Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Earlier this month, AWS sent me this email and saying my AWS credits will expire soon. And I was like, wow, it's almost 6 months now. Because about 6 months ago, I got an invitation from AWS to apply for $300 AWS credits for my AWS account. And so I submitted the application. About 7 days after, uh, I got a response again saying, congratulations, AWS $300 AWS credits has been approved. And at that time, I just opened the account. The account was barely 1 month old. And you can imagine how excited I was to have $300 free credit to try out different AWS services. So this is my root account. If you check, if I go to the billing console management, billing and cost management rather, there you see where the credits reflect. Now on the billing and cost management console, you come over to credits down here, uh, and at the moment I have this is what I have left on my credits balance, and this is what how much I've used. Now, on this particular account, I have two different credits applied to this account. Now, one is the value is $100. This other one is the $300 credit that I'm talking about today. Now, this other one was a credit. This $100 credit was applied through a survey. It was a survey, a reward for a survey. That that's where I got this $100 credit. But this other one was a $300 credit that I'm talking about today, where you know the credit will lapse at the end of this month of October, and it runs for 6 months. So far I've used this amount, $162 out of it. I have this balance, and even if I don't use up this balance before the end of this month, it will be wiped out. Now, if you notice, I have two credits, like I said. One is the $100 and this one is the $300. This the balance from the $300, but this of the $100 is yet to be used. It's still reading zero, and that's because AWS, when you have multiple credits applied to your account, AWS will first deduct charges from the one that expires earlier. That is, like in this situation now, this one expires October this year. This other one expires June next year, 2025. So because this one expires earlier, this will be the one that will first be consumed before this one is being consumed. So at the moment, I'm still using this $300 credit. Still using this. When this lapses at the end of this month, then I'll switch over to this, and AWS will deduct whatever charges from this particular $100 credit. I won't be going into details of this $100 credit, just about this $200. This video is about this $300 credit value. And now, if I come over to one of my IAM accounts, this is one of my IAM accounts where I run some of my services and some of my projects. Now, I just want to show you that this credits makes it easy and uh, affordable to run multiple instances, run multiple services simultaneously, and you don't have to pay for it. Like here, I'm currently running about 12 different EC2 instances. I'm actually trying out experimenting some projects. So, but I can, provision multiple instances simultaneously, and sometimes I leave them running for days, and all this costs AWS bears this cost. The cost is deducted from the uh, $300 credits, awarded applied to this account. And that's one of the things that makes this interesting. So if you have been having issues or considering how will I be able to afford AWS services to be able to, you know, practice some projects and all this is one opportunity for you to try out and apply for these AWS credits. And perhaps you can be lucky to get the credits approved. Now, applying for the credits is quite easy. Just come over to this page. Now, I wrote a short article on this, and I'll put the link on in the description. The link will contain the link to this page will be in the description of this video. On this page, this is the AWS Rapid Ramp credits, and there you AWS has a program where they offer $300 credits, AWS credits to small businesses, to try out and experiment, uh, proof of concept, try out some projects you know, on the AWS platform at AWS cost. AWS will bear the cost, and this is what I'm presently using. So to qualify for this, there are just a few requirements. One, you must have a valid AWS account, and interestingly for me, my account was fairly new then. So I believe even if you have a new AWS account, you may still qualify. But your account have a valid AWS account and your billing must be up to date. Then you must not have previously received this $300 offer, meaning that it should be the first time you are applying for this promotional credit. And also, you must have a sufficient business case and proof of concept to test the credits. So what they mean is you must be able to prove at least uh, substantiate that you have something you want to do with credits, not just that the credits will be applied and will be unused. And by the time I applied, like I said, the account I applied to was just about a month, was barely a month old then. It was a new account. I have other accounts, but that one was a new account. I've been running some projects on it. So it was then I got an invitation. So to fill the form, just very simple form, just fill your name, first name and last name, put in your AWS account ID. Now your AWS account ID, this is where if you come over to your console, the upper right corner here, this is your account ID. Just copy your account ID, come back to the fill it on the form, and then your business email. Now your business email says it has to be the email attached to the account ID. That is, it has to be the root account email attached to the root account where you're applying for the AWS credits. And then other details, just fill in the other details, project description, project intent. Now they have just fill in the form as appropriate. And I remember that I picked on personal interest then, and other things were just the basic things, and then click on submit. And like in my own case, when I applied just 7 days after my application, that was when I got the response from AWS saying congratulations, and you also might be lucky after just submit the application as soon as possible. You might just be lucky to get the credit approved. Like I said, I wrote a short article on this, and I'll put the link also in the description where you can read more, some other related resources that are included in the article that you can read up also. So if this video has been helpful to you, I would appreciate if you can give it a thumbs up, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the notification. In my next videos, I'll be showcasing some cloud and DevOps projects that will be of interest to you. Thank you.